All right, there are quite a few steps to go through for this one, so let's cut right to the chase. We want to add a hard drive to our virtual machine. So be sure that the virtual machine you want to add the hard drive to is powered off. Once it is, select it, hit Settings, and then we have this lovely display here. We want to add a device. Of course, we want to add a new hard disk. So select it, hit Add. Here we have the disk size slider. I'm just going to make this 10 gigabytes. We have advanced options down here, which let us remove hard disks that we've added. Select the bus type. We're going to keep SCSI. Leave all this as the default. Hit Apply, and voila, show all. There's our disk that we just added, hard disk 2. Now let's boot up the virtual machine. Once your virtual machine has fully booted, we can begin the initialization and configuration. Hit the Start button, go to Administrative Tools, slide on up to Computer Management. Click Continue if prompted with this security thing that pops up. Under Storage, go to Disk Management. Sometimes this window will come up, sometimes it won't. If it doesn't come up, then all you have to do is right-click on the disk that you want to initialize and select Initialize Disk, and there we are back at this window. So we're going to leave it to Master Boot Record. The disk is selected, click OK, and there you have it. It's initialized. First thing is to right-click the unallocated space and create a new simple volume. Pass up this welcome screen. This is the entirety of the disk. We don't want to use all of it. I'm just going to set it to 5 gigabytes. So hit Next. Assign a drive letter. I'm going to go with X. It's fairly arbitrary. Select Next. All right, we're going to use the NTFS file system. Leave the unit size default. We're going to name this Data 1 and check Perform Quick Format because it's faster. All right, hit Finish, and there we have it. We have added this volume with the drive letter X to disk 1, and it's called Data 1. Now, let's right-click disk 1, and we're going to convert it to a dynamic disk. It's already selected. Click OK, and click Convert. Oh. Okay, I forgot to mention that last window that popped up is just a warning explaining some of the limitations of converting a disk to a dynamic disk. But now that it is dynamic, we can right-click this Data 1 volume and select Extend. Hit Next. This is just a welcome screen. Now, we want to extend it about 2 gigabytes. Select Next, select Finish, and now it's roughly 2 gigabytes larger. Not exactly. But hey, we can always extend it or shrink it more. All right, that is how you initialize a disk. All right, now I'm going to explain how to use the DiskPart executable. Select the Start menu. Just command prompt is right here, but if it were not right there, you can just type in CMD, and there it is. Hit Enter. First thing we want to do is start the executable. So type in DiskPart, spell it correctly, .exe. Click Continue, and it'll actually open a new console window with the DiskPart context running. You can always type in a question mark, and that will give you a list of the commands that you have at your disposal. The one we're looking for is list volume, because we want to know the volume names, the letters, and the labels. So now that we can see all of the volumes that we have, we want to select volume equals the volume number, and the one that we're after is X, which is volume 0. And now we have volume 0 selected. The next thing we want to do is run the extend command. Extend disk. Which disk do we want to extend to? Well, the answer is disk 1. And the volume 0, or X, has been extended into the remainder of disk 1. And we can verify that by, again, typing in list volume. And as you can see, before we had 7,000 megabytes listed. Now you can see that volume 0, which is selected, and you can tell it's selected by this asterisk that comes up. Volume 0 now has 10 gigabytes of space. And that's how you use the Diskpart.exe.